Okay, we are going live on the dot at 8:10, just like advertised. I want to say hello to everyone watching right now, everyone who's joining the live stream, and everyone who probably watched this on the rewind as well. I know a lot of people watch a lot of these on the rewind, but I just wanted to give you guys an update and everything. And as the thumbnail says, things are changing, time to move on. Appreciate the support. Don't take it the wrong way. But I just want to get into this because the last time I did a update, there was some really unfortunate news on my end as far as the health of my father and other family members as well, but mainly my father. And you guys really were very kind. A lot of people watched. A lot of people left comments either on that video or on my Instagram, and just really concerned about what was going on. And here we are a couple months later, and I kind of want to give everyone an update on how things are going, what's in the future, what's coming ahead, and how things are going to be different. And honestly, just stuff in general. There's also some couple things I want to address as far as things that have happened in the comic book community that are kind of like the drama and stuff like that. That's kind of the bullshit and stuff, and I get asked about that all the time. And with the latest drama, whatever it is, and I'll kind of give you guys my thoughts on that. I also got some books that were sent to me. I want to show you guys. They're really cool from the Critical Entertainment. They're kind of nice. And I got some of those comic capsules that pretty much everyone who did YouTube or Instagram, they sent those out. So I've had those for a little while. I was going to show you those. But really, I want to give an update on what's going on and kind of let you guys know what the future holds as far as Comics with Bueller or Travis. My name is Travis, in case you guys don't know my real name. Most of you guys do, but my real name is Travis. Bueller is my YouTube name. Before I knew how YouTube worked, I wanted to come up with a name and stuff that sounded a little bit better. But I just want to say hello to some of the people in the chat. My daughter's in the chat, of course. She was here. Get the Key Comics was here very first. Rogue Trader, a friend of mine. Spent some time at his place. Nocturnal Miss So, how you doing? Derek, another friend of mine. Everything Comics, you guys all know Bob, good friend. Captain Comics, what's up? Primetime, hello. Brian, hello. But really, let me go ahead and just kind of get into it, and thank you everyone who's watching. And so let me just kind of give you a quick what happened a couple months ago. I had just fixed my bus. My bus had some lingering issues I had to take care of. It was quite spendy. It's cost me around $5,000 altogether for the towing, for the fix, and all that other shit that kind of had to go with it. And so I got everything done, everything fixed. I kind of put off everything went great. And so I was planning on leaving to go on another trip. And my plan was to go down to the California coastline and Oregon coastline and hit all the places going down through there, all the way down to San Diego. And that was initially the plan. I had got all stocked up, good to go, heading down I-5, and I stopped by my dad's house on the first day. I was going to stop and say goodbye and have dinner with them and leave the next morning. And so I did that. I came, had dinner with them. It was great. Woke up the next morning really early, got things ready to go, and I get a call, or because I'm out in their driveway, I get a little text. And I had to run in the house. My dad had a major medical incident. It's kind of hard to explain, but it wasn't great. And so the ambulance came and the fire trucks came and took him to the hospital. And initially it was a urinary tract infection from a surgery he had a few weeks before, but as he was in the hospital, things happened in the hospital, and he was there for the first couple of days, and he was actually supposed to come home like 3 days later. Well, that didn't happen. And my dad spent close to almost 2 months in the hospital, and through many different things, including the fighting that virus. He got COVID as well in the hospital. His blood pressure was bad. He's on a pacemaker. He's got Parkinson's. He's got a list of things that is wrong with him. Dementia. We almost lost him. I'll just tell you that. There was a few days where we were not it was not looking good, and we were very scared, and a lot of tears were shed, and the family came into town, and I didn't know. I was like, God, this is not. I'm not ready to say goodbye to my dad yet, and but it went downhill really fast. And then one day he kind of snapped out of it and came a little bit back to us, and we're like, well, we were kind of surprised, and we were very happy about that day. And that was about 2 or 3 weeks into the hospital stay, but it was still an uphill battle, and a lot of stuff went on. He got COVID after that. I mentioned that. But he pretty much, like I said, spent 2 months in the hospital, and divided my time between myself and my stepmom, Phyllis. We were there with him, and my brother was there a couple days, but we were there with him from morning to night. He couldn't be left alone. It was a very hard time. He didn't know where he was. He was very confused, and it was tough. It was really tough, and a lot of sleepless nights, and a lot of just hanging out at the hospital, just waiting and hoping that he is getting better. And we take a step forward, we take a step back, and the 2 months were it was just hell. Like I said, a lot of tears shed. He finally got the transfer to the physical therapy. He transferred to a different hospital. That was an uphill battle as well. And he slowly but surely got a little bit better. It wasn't like a big, huge improvement, but he got a little bit better. And we were working till the day to where he could come home. And he finally got to the point after some physical therapy of being able to come home. And as of yesterday, that was a month ago. So he has been home now at his house for a month and a day. And that has been a whole nother battle as well, because it's the new normal. When he got sick, he was at a certain level, and that knocked him back quite a bit. And now he's back home, and he's still knocked back quite a bit, but he's better than he was. But he's not as good as he was before he got sick. I think if I'm making that understandable. So it's an uphill battle with the Parkinson's, with the dementia, with the blood pressure, with the a whole bunch of other things. He's got another surgery planned for right after Christmas that they have to take care of. There's a bunch of battles, but they are all going the right direction finally. And it's little baby steps. It's not a huge improvement, but it's better, and we're optimistic, and which I feel good. I had planned on leaving the first of this month, of December, so a couple weeks ago, and it just wasn't the right time. There was a lot of stuff going on at the house with my dad and my stepmom and the family, and it just wasn't a good time for me to leave. They needed my help a little bit more, and so I decided to put that off again. And so that brings me kind of up to date right now. And I want to say thank you to everyone who supported me. I got tons of messages. How you doing? How's your dad? And all this stuff. Because I was hurting too. I was put in a position where I wasn't ready as the youngest of many kids. I was like, okay, this is a different thing. I didn't know I would kind of have to step in and do this and stuff. And you know what? I tried to pull it together with a lot of help from the nurses and the other family members, and we got him home, and hopefully we can go from there and stuff. So I love my dad, I love my family, my stepmom, everyone. My dad's my hero, and it's just nice to have him back home and to see him every day. And even though he's not what it was before, it's better than driving to a hospital and seeing him sitting in that bed, all day long and not doing shit. So I'll take what I can get. So anyway, my dad's back. I feel pretty good that by the time I tend to leave, and this is kind of what I wanted to give an update on, I feel comfortable enough to leave here in a couple weeks to put that trip back on the plate. I'm not doing the California trip, but I am planning on leaving on right after Christmas, so December 28th is when I plan on leaving, and I get back on the road. And I've missed the road. I'm in the Oregon, the Pacific Northwest right now, and it's been really beautiful here as far as the scenery and stuff. But the rain has come and hit Oregon now, and so it's raining every day, and it's colder, not freezing, but still colder. So I'm really excited to hit the road again. And so December 28th, I get to hit the road, and very excited about this because I am going to Arizona where it is nice and warm. And I've been wanting to go there. And what's so nice about this trip is that my son is riding with me down to Arizona. We're going to Quartzsite, Arizona, which is just a couple hours west of Phoenix. He's going to ride down with me. We're going to go to Quartzsite where I'm going to be hanging out for a while. And then my daughter, who was in the chat earlier, I don't know if she's still here, my daughter and her boyfriend are going to drive over from Albuquerque, and they're going to come and stay with us, and we're going to spend New Year's together, all four of us. And I'm just so excited to be with them and to be with my kids and stuff, for that time and be on the road again. And I feel comfortable leaving, and I'm excited about it. I don't feel as though my dad's better enough to where here in the next couple of weeks he'll be even better, and I feel okay with leaving. That was the thing. I didn't feel good leaving. It would have just killed me to know that my dad was struggling, and here I am driving around, doing other things when I can be there with him. Your time is important, and the people around you, if they need your time, you give it to them. Whether it's a friend or family, it doesn't matter. If you're able to give them your time, you do it, and you put yourself on hold, because what's better is helping them and making sure they're okay. So if you have an opportunity to give your time to someone, whether it be your family, your friends, or whatnot, do it. Take that step to do it. It does make a difference. So I'm really excited to hit the road again and to go down to Phoenix. And I'm planning on being away for up to 2 or 3 months on this trip. It's been a while. I haven't been on the road now for, it's been like almost 4 months since the beginning of this, since I got back. And, I was only here for about a month. I was going to leave, and then this all went down, and I've just been sitting here just waiting and hoping that things get better. And now finally I can say things are better. My son had surgery. He's doing better. He's doing fine. He went back to work a couple days ago, so he's doing good. My mom, she got sick as well. She's doing better. It's like everything hit at once. It's like every freaking member of my family, or whatever, got ill, and it was just like, or surgery and stuff coming up, and it was just piling on. The day my dad came back from the hospital is the day my son had to go have surgery. It was like, what is happening? So it was just kind of nuts. And to throw on top, and I want to put this out there because our friend Jen, who I'm hoping to see this week, I was really trying to help her get the word out to help our friend Jen. So do me a favor. She still has her GoFundMe going around, and you can donate to it. Unfortunately, I couldn't put as much time as I wanted to on that. I do know she's in good hands. She has a great support system. I want you guys to know that. She has a lot of friends. Just because we're not doing YouTube doesn't mean that there's not friends involved. She has friends. She has family in town right now. So she's feeling pretty good. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's helped support her and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I had to step away from that to take care of family on my side, but I still stayed in contact with her to make sure she was okay and let her know if she ever needed anything, she could just count on me and stuff like that. So do me a favor, if you haven't seen Jen's GoFundMe, go check it out. If you can't donate, that's fine. If you could post it on your Facebook or whatever, your social media, do that. Do that. But I think she's doing pretty good. I'm supposed to hopefully go have coffee with her this week. So that'll be nice. So anyway, planning on the Arizona trip, really looking forward to hanging out with the kids. The bus is in tip-top shape. Like I said, it was like $3,600 for the repair, like $1,000 for the tow, and a bunch of other shit that I paid for as well. So I literally put $5,000 into the bus, ready to go, and then I get sidelined with all this going on. So the bus, I've been starting it up every day to make sure it's running and going good. So it's ready to go. I do want to bring up real quick, and I'll put this out here because people ask, what they can do. And let me just tell you real fast. I do have an Amazon list for the bus. It's almost empty. And so, but if anyone wants the buy anything for the bus, and I've had people do this before, there's only like 4 things left, and that's it. And they're not really that important. They've been sitting on there for a while, but there's a link in the description of this video for the Bus Life. Nothing's over like $30 or whatever. But if you do want to do something, you're more than welcome to donate that, and I'll make sure to give recognition and stuff like that. But you don't have to. It's the 4 things that are left are not extremely important, to put it that way. So no big deal. But really looking forward to getting back on the road. Really looking forward to going to some comic shops and stuff, and kind of exploring. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have been on a health kick for the last, well, actually I started at the first of the year. And over the last couple of months, I've really been trying to pick it up. I am now walking 10,000 steps a day, like 7 to 10 miles a day, and really trying to take care of myself. I'm a year away from 50, a year and a few months. And when I hit 50, man, that's when the game begins. And 2023 was the warm up. 2024 is the game, and we're gonna go from there. Because when I hit my 50s, man, I'm taking off, and I am starting up my 50th birthday, and I'm jumping out of a plane, and I'm gonna enjoy myself. So I want to be in the best shape I could possibly be. So that's what I've been doing, and really trying to take care of myself. So if you're in your upper 40s or 50s, and you think that, oh, it is what it is, that's bullshit. You get up out of that chair, go for a walk, go do something, because life's just beginning, and there's a lot out there to do and enjoy. And don't let any day pass you by, because unfortunately, as you get older, some of your friends pass away, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Why are my friends passing away? And just got to take better care of yourself. It just is what it is. And so better care of yourself. I do that Apple thing where it tracks your stats every day and stuff like that, the little Apple Fitness thing. So if you guys want to, I think you guys can share it. So if you guys want to join me on the Apple Fitness thing, we can compare, because I do it with my daughter and stuff. She's been slacking. But if you want to join, we can stay in kind of in the group together or whatever. So if you need motivation, I know that motivated me, seeing my daughter do that and stuff. But yeah, so I've been taking really good care of my diet's changed. I don't eat fast food. I don't drink pop. I don't do any of that stuff. I really change everything quite a bit. So I really want to be able to enjoy myself as I hit the road again. There's some few other things I want to kind of talk about. And thank you so much for everyone who's joining me right now. There's 55 people watching, and as I was away, because I haven't really done too much over the last couple months besides the preview video. Then I do the auction with the Dynamite people on Thursdays, and I did take a couple weeks off for that because of what was going on. But really, for that thing, I just kind of sit there. There's not really much to it, to be honest. I've still been doing a preview video. I want to do more comic book stuff, and that is the plan. And I'm also going to be doing more Bus Life stuff on my Bus Life channel. I have a list of stuff I want to do for that channel, because honestly, I really enjoy the Bus Life, and I really enjoy the scenes. If you guys look at my Facebook, or not Facebook, yeah, my Facebook, but my Instagram, there's not a lot of comic book stuff on there anymore. It's kind of gone away. Tons of people do that shit. So, I mean, you can find it out there. But it's mainly my adventures and where I'm going, or what I've been, the beautiful places I get to see. And I enjoy that more so than the other stuff, to be honest. And I'm really going to take a chance to see if I can't make lightning strike twice and do that Bus Life videos and stuff like that. And not quitting comics by any means, because that's kind of what put me on the map and stuff like that. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all you guys watching. So it's very important. But I do have other interests I want to kind of jump on, because I'm going to be going to some pretty awesome places. Brandon Aller says, can we get another Bob Bueller team up video? You know what? Bob's somewhat retired. Let's just call it what it is. Bob has open invitation, and he knows that. But Bob's a busy guy, and he's a good man, and he's in the chat right there. But he's kind of He's kind of taking a break, and I got to respect that. And maybe someday, maybe the day comes where I get back off the road and settle down again. Maybe the Coffee and Comics makes a comeback and wins more awards like it did before. You never say never. But let me just say that. But no problem, buddy. But I want to address a few other things real fast, because I had there was, and this is a little rant. I've been around now going on 7 years, doing the YouTube stuff, and there's a lot of the comic book drama and stuff like that, and people were asking me, oh, I jumped on Comic Journey's channel, and he asked me about there's a bunch of drama. What do you think about that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I don't pay attention that much, and I hear it, and I don't really look into it and stuff. But let me just kind of address some of that stuff real fast, because people ask me a lot, or some people message me like, we need you to say something about this, or what's going on. And someone's stealing comics, or what's going on, you need to point this out. And I was like, okay, we're all adults. People know right from wrong. I know what's right, I know what's wrong, you guys do too. So I'm not going to pander to just get clickbait on videos by, I call you see all these videos about the drama. That's just flies on shit. That's all that is. Those are flies on shit channels. And I don't care who you are, if you guys can identify with who I'm talking about, but anything negative they make a video about, those are flies on shit channels. And there are more of those now than there's been in a long time. And the flies on shit comic book channels, give me a break. And they're the worst of the worst. So as far as the drama in the comic community and all that crap, have at flies on shit and enjoy your little drama world and try to get those clicks and be the pioneer for I'm trying to make things better or whatnot. And really all you care about is more drama. Because if you didn't have drama, you guys wouldn't have channels. So for all you drama channels, you can go F yourself, and I could care less anymore. That's just how it is. And you know what? Don't steal comics. That's all I need to say about that. So for the guy that was stealing comics, don't do it. It's not cool, And also I wanted to point out another thing, which is kind of cool, because I saw this the other day. Let's see, share screen. So you always hear these guys, don't fall for the FOMO of the week or whatever that is, okay? And there's this book coming out right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, this comes out like next week or something like that, or the week after. And this is going to be a pretty popular book, because that's one of the famous Alex Ross covers that they're redoing or whatnot. So that book is probably going to be pretty popular and stuff, and people are going to say, oh, it's a FOMO, it's a FOMO. Let me tell you something about these FOMO guys real fast. And they're going to hate me. But these damn FOMO guys are the same guys that go out and buy the same book that they told you not to buy. And that's just the way it is. And they figure if they can sit there and tell you, oh, the FOMO, they can go out and buy them themselves. And that's exactly what they do. At least, a big majority of them do. So you know what? If you're believing in the FOMO, just buy the book. If you want it, buy it. Don't care what they say. If you want that book, just go buy the book. Or if you want to invest in the book, go invest in the book. Don't listen to the guys sitting there telling you, oh, the FOMO. Don't worry about that shit. Just go buy it. Because you know what? They're sitting there buying it. They're buying every goddamn one they can. And because they're full of shit, to be honest. So, and like I said, I've been here for a few more years, so I'm going to kind of speak my mind. I could care less. What are they going to do to me? I'm a Lifetime Achievement Award-winning YouTuber, so I'm, whatever, right? But anyway, if you see that and stuff, because here's the thing. There was a time when there was a book of the week all the time, okay? And I get it back then when there was like 2 or 3 books every week. Oh, FOMO, and stuff like that. Well, now it's not like that. Maybe it's like once a month or once every 3 months or something like that. And they still call that the FOMO book of the week. Like I said, they're just buying them themselves. The more they put out there to tell you not to buy it, they just go out and buy every freaking one of them that they can. And because they're sitting there selling them. I know this for a fact because I've seen it. I've seen these guys sit there and like preach that FOMO stuff. And then I see them at a con and they got 30 copies of that book that they were telling was a FOMO book, and they're having the artist sign them. And they want me to hold a a picture with them. And I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, that's just the way it is. But yeah, I wanted to share that as well. So if any of you guys, the drama queens, whatever you want to call them, or whatever, or the Fomo fakers or whatever, if you guys have a problem, I could care less, to be honest. You guys do your own thing. Enjoy yourself, instead of talking about all the negative stuff, maybe try doing something positive and seeing where that goes. And you never know what might happen. You might smile once in a while instead of being all butthurt about everything that comes up your way. Hi, Leah, comic bro, a good friend of mine. This is also something I wanted to talk about as well. Obviously, I'm hitting the road here at the end of the month, which I'm so excited about. I'm hitting the airport on the 1st of February and heading my ass down to Florida for Megacon. So if you're in the Florida area or if you're going to Megacon, I'll be there for 5 days. I think I get there on Wednesday and I don't leave till Tuesday. And me and my buddy Damien Sleepy Reader are heading down there. And you know what? It's going to be a blast. It's always a blast. Rocco Robbie is going to be there. A bunch of friends are going to be there. Hi, Leah, Steve Whiting, Jeff, my good buddy Big John Spilius is going to be there. A bunch of other people. Comics on Coffee. You can see that right here and put them on display there. They're a sponsor of the con. And it's just an awesome time because we all try to stay at the same hotel, play dominoes, stay up late, drink some beers, and relax. And the hotel that we got is only about a mile away from Megacon, so it's a quick walk, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm probably doing some panels there. I'll be hosting some panels, and maybe on some live streams there. I was last year with Robbie and stuff. And shout out to Chuckload of Comics, kind of helps me out with that and gets me in the room, and I appreciate that quite a bit. Yeah, let me see here. Bueller telling it like it is. You know what? Bueller is going to tell it like it is from now on. If you guys want to know anything, there's pretty much everything I've been involved with, seen it, done it. I kind of have made the loops. I've been to more comic shops than probably anyone alive right now. I've been to almost all the big Comic Cons. I've made my own books. I've done everything. So top to bottom, if you're looking for information in the comic book world, I'm not the type of guy to go make a video about something, but if you ask me about it, I'll tell you and stuff. I'm not going to sit there and say whatnot's the devil, and listen 100 reasons why and not know shit about it, type thing. But shout out to anyone who's doing their thing. Have at it. I do want to I want to show a few things real quick. Barbarian, what's up, man? Everyone, Grant, everyone, appreciate you guys. Primetime, Jeffrey as well. It's so nice because in my chats, and if you look at the list of the people that are commenting on the chats, I know most of them personally because I come to your fucking house. And this isn't monetized, so I don't care if I cuss her a little bit. I didn't monetize this video. I don't care about monetizing anymore, to be totally honest. But there's so many people in this chat I've met in person. And for everyone that I've met in person, I think they know I'm a pretty straight shooter, and I kind of tell how it is. And I've enjoyed pretty much everyone I've met. And I'm looking forward to meeting more and more people as time goes on. There is my son right there. What's up, buddy? So both my kids are now in the chat. Both the kids I know of. And that's just a joke. I only have 2 kids. Christian and Paige. Paige is my daughter. She's the oldest. She's just wonderful. And my son, love that kid. And looking forward to seeing him on Wednesday. I'm going to go down and we're going to go have dinner together. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, I've seen Derek. I've met Derek as well. But that's the thing. I like coming to your neighborhood. I like driving. If you follow me on Instagram, as I get back on the road, you'll see where I go. And if I'm in your area, let me know. I want to say hi. I want to hang out with you. That's kind of my thing. I would rather hang out with you and just get to know you than buy new comics, because I don't really buy comics anymore, to be totally honest. I love comics. They're great, and they always have a special place for me. But I don't buy a lot of comics. I don't read a lot of comics. My adventures are on the road. I go to comic shops and I look around. I think it's neat. It's great. I meet these wonderful people. But as far as me buying books anymore, besides like The Walking Dead and some Spawn books, that's about it. And there's a lot of really cool books that come out that people enjoy, and I hear about them, and I think that's great. And I promote books, and I hope you guys buy Dynamite books and Black Box books, because I love the people behind the scenes and doing their things. So I think it's great. And I love the industry, but I don't buy a lot of books anymore. I actually have Marvel and Boom and Skybound, and Image sends me their books every month, and I never even look at the email. They're just sitting there. So, but yeah, but Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Jeffrey's, like I said, he's another guy I've spent time with. He's come to my house when I had a house. I went to his house. It was great. But yeah, if you see me on the road somewhere, if I know your neighborhood, let me know. Send me a message, and we can go get a coffee or meet at a comic shop or something like that and hang out. Now, I also wanted to say that next year, or just right around the corner, it's going to be towards the middle of the year. But next year is year 3 of the Bus Life journey, and I'm heading my ass to Canada, and really looking forward to going through Canada. I plan on going up through Washington State, going all across Canada, and coming out at Niagara Falls, at New York or whatever. So that's kind of the plan. And I'll be in Canada for a few months and hitting all the places. There's a couple Comic Cons going on there for Fan Expo, so I'm planning on being there as well. But yeah, so there's I'm looking forward to next year and going from there. I mentioned his name a little bit ago, pop culture philosopher Robbie. I want to congratulate him on winning the 5 awards from the Comic Community Awards. I think that's great. I think he deserved them. I was nominated for a couple. I pulled my name out of one because I thought it was ridiculous, and I didn't even advertise I was nominated for the other one. I don't want to be nominated anymore for the Comic Awards. There's nothing against the awards. I feel as though since I won the Lifetime Achievement Award, I'm good. I don't need any other awards, and I want to pull my name out of the awards going forward. So don't bother writing my name in for nominations and stuff, because I'll just tell the dude take my name off it. So thank you for the Lifetime Achievement Award. That's the period at the end of the sentence. I don't need the sentence to go on. So, like I said, congratulations, Robbie, and all the Pop Culture Philosopher Army and stuff. They deserved all their awards, and they're going to win much more as the time goes on. And maybe someday that Robbie will get the Lifetime Achievement Award as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these books. I do want to tell you guys, I'm still trying to get rid of these. Okay, so let me just kind of bring this up, because I'm going to try to sell some things right here real fast. Maybe you guys want them, maybe you guys don't. So hashtag Bueller Bundle. Okay, I still have these damn Ninja Funk books. Okay, I got hundreds of them. All right, so I'm gonna make a bundle. If you guys are interested, it's $20 shipped. That includes shipping. So it's like $8 shipping, so it's $12 total. So $20 shipping. But in the bundle, this is what you're gonna get. You get one Ninja Funk that's autographed by me, a regular Ninja Funk that's not autographed, the Virgin one, which is just ridiculous. Okay, and you'll get the Comics with Bueller Ninja Kaiden exclusive as well. And then I'll throw in a couple black box comics #1s like Empath, Ninja Kaiden, and Shin Nukagi or Dream Master. I'll throw in a couple of them, so you'll get a couple of #1s. So if you want the Bueller bundle, it's if you look down in the description, my PayPal is there. Just send me the PayPal. Do it goods and services with your address. Just put a hashtag Bueller Bundle, $20 shipped within the United States. You'll get those Bueller exclusives, all that Ninja Funk stuff, and a couple other ones. So like I said, it includes shipping. I'm trying to get rid of these. I still got a bunch left. I've been handing them out or leaving them on tables. But you'll get some black box comic stuff as well. But yeah, if anyone is interested at all for the Bueller Bundle, you'll get like 7 books for $20 shipped priority mail shipping in a Gemini mailer, and you'll get the Bueller Bus exclusive. And this is pretty exactly what the bus looks like, and that is me in the corner, and that's my autograph in that one. And yeah, so help me get rid of those, because I'm tired of carrying those fucking things around with me and stuff. Appreciate having them, but I was only supposed to get 300 of them when they made the deal, and they sent me 1,500 copies. And what the hell am I going to do with 1,500 copies of that? And let alone, and I mean, I'll just say it, This is the dumbest looking Virgin cover I've ever seen. I love the drawing. Okay, I think it's really cool. That was my idea, the Action Comics #1. But to have this the Virgin like this, that looks just like an unfinished comic. They should have blown this up to take over the whole space. That's the dumbest looking shit I've ever seen in my life. And when I saw these, I was like, I have 500 of these goddamn things. And, like I said, the artwork, I think it's great. But doing this top part here looks just ridiculous and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I didn't have any input on it. And so it's a half sketch cover, exactly. You can put a new title. That's right. My son did some custom artwork on that. But cool. I'll grab a bundle. Awesome, man. Just like I said, my PayPal is in the description. I'll put that's what my PayPal is. Just do that. Do goods and services. Put hashtag Bueller Bundle, so I'll get your address and everything. And I'll get those. I got plenty of them, so it's not a problem. Like I said, you'll get all 4 of those books plus a couple extra black box books. But like I said, that's ridiculous. I mean, this is a Comics with Bueller exclusive. Has my thing on there, but I'll just say it. This is embarrassing. I remember showing this to a friend of mine, and he was like, "Oh," I go, "How much do you think I should charge for the set?" And he goes, "Oh, probably like $20 or $30 for the set." And I go, "Let me show you what the Virgin one looks like." And I showed it to him. He's like, "Oh man, that sucks." I go, "Yes, it does suck. It's just ridiculous." Like I said, the art, I'm not knocking the artwork. I'm not knocking the artwork at all. I think they did a great job on the artwork. But what the hell is the 2/3 part of the book that's just blank white? Have you ever seen that bullshit before? It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, Brian, no, I'm not reading hardly any comics at all. Still love comics. Huge fan of comics. That'll never change. Comics gave me my life back, and I do want to make a video about that because it's important. But no, I'm still a huge fan of comics, but no, I'm not reading a lot of comics and stuff like that. I want to say something real quick, because Donnie Cates made the Twitter thing again, or the drama news again, because the guy from Comic Palace had some comics on some of the writing and comics and stuff like that. And then Cates and some other people, some other creators said some stuff as well. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Don't get all your panties all up in a bunch of, if you don't agree with someone says. Just, who cares? That's really all I can say. I've met Donnie Cates. I like him. He's always been nice to me. I have no problem with him. He has his own thoughts on stuff. The guy from the Comic Palace, he's got his own thoughts on stuff. Everyone turns that into a big old shitball of things and stuff, but really it's just two guys have different opinions and stuff, and it is what it is. And so there you go. Let me take this off here. I'm sorry. Let's see. I think I got that. I do want to also mention real fast that I have here's my shirt, the Bus Life with Bueller shirt. I have a merchandise store. I waited 6 years before I opened the store, and I'm going to close it at the end of the month. I'm not huge on selling shirts or mugs or stuff like that. It's just never been my thing. I wanted to put it up there because people have been asking for a long time. So it's available right now. It's comicswithbueller.com. If you want to go there, you can. But at the end of the month, after the new year, I'm closing the shop, and I'm not going to have, I never say never, but I'm not going to have shirts or hats or mugs available anymore at all. I'm just going to close it up. It was live for a few months, and I'm done. I don't want to sit there and peddle shirts and shit. So there you go. But if you want one now, you're more than welcome to. You got your beanie? Awesome. My daughter ordered a beanie, and thank you to everyone who did order some shirts and some mugs and everything. I do appreciate that. But it's never really been my cup of tea, and I think people got a chance to buy some stuff, and they did. And if you still want to get stuff, it's still going to be alive for a couple more weeks. But after that, I'm shutting it down. and then it's no longer going to be available. Let me show you guys some stuff that was sent, and this is kind of funny because so you guys have probably seen this just all over the place, and I got to give them credit because they really kind of this comic capsule thing. They really pretty much just sent it to everybody that they can think of, and so they're kind of all over. There's tons of videos on this stuff and everything, and it's just like a hard case for protecting your book. And so they sent me a couple of them, the same bundle deal that sent out to pretty much everybody. This is a X-Men 100. I'm actually going to be giving this to a friend of mine. It was given to me, and I want to pass it forward because I'm kind of giving away my books right now. And so it's going to go to a friend of mine. But this is in one of those comic capsules. And I think it's pretty good. They're pretty clear. They're easy to use. I kind of like that. And it's got a little hanging thing on the back. And so you can hang it on the wall, which I think is pretty awesome. And so it's not bad. It's not, I'm a bag and board guy. That's kind of what my deal. I don't like cases. I don't like getting stuff graded or slabbed or anything. So would I purchase these myself? Probably not, but I can see the value in them. Let me just show you this one. I'll open it. And it just, I'm going the wrong way. So it just kind of pops open. Take this little slider thing out. You put this in there. This has no backing board on it, and it snaps. It's that easy. I do like that part. I do like the fact that how easy it is to use it. So people that are looking for harder cases, I think these are pretty good. I enjoy them. I've had a lot of these cases like this sent to me. I was Comic Pro sent me some of these cases. I thought they were shit. And I did a review with my friend Robert Galvin on a live stream one time. I kid you not, they're probably the worst thing. Is there was such a horrible design flaw in them, and that was the Comic Pro line ones. But these ones are pretty good. I think they're pretty awesome. So if you're looking for something a little more sturdy to keep probably your more valuable books, this is a good option. So I like them. So thank you, Comic Capsule, for mailing these to me. I think people are gonna like, and it looks like you can stack them together. So I mean that's the thing, and you can hang them. But really, if you just type in Comic Capsule on YouTube right now, there's like 50 videos on this stuff. So they did a really good job marketing them. They sent them out to the right people. They got their name out there. This is kind of what's in there. And then that's instructions just in case you can't figure out how to snap something open or close. So there you go. That's the Comic Capsule thing, and I think they're pretty cool. So what else we got? We got these books that were sent to me from Critical Entertainment, and I want to say this is awesome because I support smaller publishers, and they sent me a nice little bundle because I had their books on my preview video, and I tried to get as many as I can. But I'll tell you these. I don't know if it's smaller publishers or Diamond. I think it's more Diamond. But these stupid street dates when they're supposed to come out and then they never do, that's been a problem. And it's just getting worse. And it's irritating. And it's irritating for these smaller publishers to get their books out because they're trying to market their book. And they're like, oh, yeah, it comes out this day. And then they get like 2 days before it comes out. You got Diamonds and, oh, sorry, we didn't get that out. We were smoking a joint in the back and we just couldn't get it and stuff. And so then it gets all delayed and stuff. So for those independent publishers, I feel your pain, and I want to spotlight you guys as much as I can. If you guys have certain release dates, if you're watching this, let me know, and I'll try to make sure I put them in the video. Now I put them in the video and just say, you know what, I'm not sure if it's coming out this week. That's what's listed, but if it's not, put it on your list. But let me show you some of the books they sent me. They got a wide range. Life is an Open Door. This is a dog. I haven't looked at a lot of these, to be honest. I did look at a few, but this looks like it's a dog dude. I think this one comes out either this week or next week. This is Planetary Expansion. These are nice quality books. I will say that. I give them credit. They're very nice, thick paper quality books, not the toilet paper shit that Marvel uses and stuff. Another planetary expansion. The cowboy with the many hats. Actually, me and my dad looked at this one. This one was kind of cool. Minion. That's kind of cool as well. So you can feel the barcode on them. That's kind of cool. Minion. Are you selling those books? No, I'm keeping these ones. I'll probably end up giving these away. Pretty much anything that ever gets sent to me, I give away as I travel and stuff. Lifeboat. This is kind of the one that I featured on the video and stuff. This one I think came out a couple weeks ago. The First Americans. This book I read. There's actually no words in this book. So, but the artwork is really cool and tells a story. So I read this book. People ask me if I'm reading any books. Yeah, I read this one, First American. It's not bad. And this is one I want to read. This is a trade paperback that came out, Zombie Zero. I like me some zombie stuff. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, so they sent me this one as well. So thank you, Critical Entertainment. They're in Previews magazine, so go check them out. They got some really cool titles. And my hat's off to them for trying to make books. People that make books that are small publishers like this, they don't do it because they're trying to make some money. They do it because they enjoy comics. Kind of the same deal with Black Box Comics. Me and Dimitri, the owner, we're good friends. He doesn't do it to make a bunch of money. He does it because he loves comic books, and that's why he publishes Dream Master and Shinokagi and Ninja Kaiden and what's the newer ones that came out? Empath and Dead Detective, which I believe came out last week or this week. He sent me some copies of that. So, are you selling those books? Hot Mustard was asking. I am not those books, but I am going to be selling some books here in the next couple weeks. I got 6 short boxes of books that I want to get rid of. Really, I'm basically probably going to be selling them for $1 a piece. I just kind of want to just get rid of them. I've really gone through my collection again, picked out the ones I'm keeping, picked out the ones I'm going to get rid of, picked out the ones I want to pass forward and give away to friends of mine and stuff like that. But the ones I'm going to be selling, maybe $1 or $2 a piece, something like that, just to get rid of them quickly and maybe make a little extra cash for Christmas or something like that. Let's see. I think I got everything. I did want to say thank you to my sponsors, and the reason why I'm saying that because for the last couple months I've been off the road, and kind of my deal is I'm on the road and I'm featuring shops, I'm going to places, and the last couple months I've been off the road, still doing some things, but for the most part I've been missing that stuff. But yeah, my sponsors are still stuck with me, and my Patreons as well. So thank you to my Patreons. Thank you to my sponsors, Comics on Coffee. I got their coffee sitting right there. This is my new favorite blend. Now they sent me a whole bunch, but the Superman blend, and then you can get these little sample packs as well, and you can get the K cups. So I got a bunch of these as well. But they sent me a bunch of coffee, and you can go to their website, Comics on Coffee. Use the code Bueller, you save 15%. So thank you, Comics on Coffee, for sticking behind me during the last couple months when I was off the road, kind of doing the thing. My other ones, Black Box Comics, I was just talking about some of their titles as well. Thank you to Dimitri for sticking behind me, and I'm really enjoying their stuff. Bird City Comics, I just sent them a message. They're located in Arizona, and I'll be in Arizona, so I let them know I'll be there on by next month. Thank you to them and all the cool exclusives that they do, including the Moon Knight #1 that we did a couple of years back with Marvel, which is still, I believe, their #1 selling exclusive that they've ever done. Thank you to you guys who bought that book. And then also, of course, my main sponsor, which is Dynamite Comics, Dynamic Forces of Experience, kind of all wrapped up into one, and Nick Barucci, and all those people there for sticking behind me. Without them, I probably couldn't travel. And so they stepped up, took the place when Whatnot went a different direction, and they stood up and said, "We'll take that spot." And they've been on board ever since. And with them, it's been great. And I really enjoyed my time with them, and they're behind me. And Nick Barucci, he calls me, "How you doing, man? How's your dad?" I didn't get that from one. No shade on them. They're doing fine. Or are they? I don't know. I actually wouldn't be able to tell you how they're doing because I really don't care and I don't pay any attention. But thank you to that Nick and them and Dynamite for having my back and stuff, and that we do the sales on Thursdays with them, and it goes really well. So I appreciate that. And part of the sales that we do with them, I get a commission from whatever they sell. So, that helps me for my travel. Plus they sponsor me as well. And so it's just great. So to all my sponsors and my longtime Patreons, and I don't advertise my Patreon hardly. I don't think I advertise it at all anymore. I just want to say thank you to the people who have supported me, who are currently supporting me, and who have supported me in the past that have stopped the Patreon. That's fine. I get it. Times are different. But every time I've had a Patreon, I do appreciate that, you guys, and I thank you. So for everyone who's on board right now, I think there's about 50 of you. At one time, I think we had about 200 and stuff, and just thank you so much to past, present, and who knows, maybe in the future if you want to do it. It's up to you. It's $3.99 a month or $3.99 a month. Price of one comic book a month. If you think we're worth one comic a month, enjoy. That was our tagline for the Comics on Coffee show when we talk about our Patreons and stuff. So I thank you, everybody. But comics are getting too expensive. There's still the 50-cent bins, my friend, and the dollar bins, which is where if anything, that's where I kind of find my thing. But as far as cover price of books, we actually did videos on the Comics and Coffee. We did a lot of really great comparison stuff on there, and there's most of you guys have probably watched the Comics on Coffee videos that me and Bob did, but there's a lot of really good information in those videos. There's 150 episodes, almost 100 of them with Bob and myself, and there's a lot of really good comic collecting information in every one of those episodes. And if you ever want to go back and watch those, there's something for everybody. Just search by Comics and Coffee. You can go down the list. Tips for investing, tips for this, all you name it, it's covered. Everything is covered. And because honestly, we covered it multiple times. Bueller, you and Bullseye, Bob, is still keeping in touch. Miss you, your morning show. We do. We're in a group chat together with our local Portland friends that we're constantly in, and Bob just kind of gave us all an update the other day about how he's doing and stuff, and if I'm in town, we try to get together. It's easier said than done, because we're busy people and stuff like that. But yeah, and he's always a phone call away. He can pick up the phone, I can pick up the phone, and we're going to answer. So it's always nice. Black Box Comics, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Demetrius is a good dude. He's a really good dude. And, Black Box Comics, Comics on Coffee, Bird City Comics have been with me for years. And none of them batted an eye, as far as wanting to jump ship. They've all been like, we got your back. Whatever you need, just let me know. And that's awesome, because I only want to work with good people. And I think I've chosen pretty wisely. Made a mistake here and there. But that just is. But I think I got everything covered. We've been going now for about an hour. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, if you guys want the Bueller bundle, it's right here. I'm gonna let me put it up there. It's $20 shipping, so you're pretty much just paying $12. $8 is the priority mail. This is what you'll get in the Bueller bundle. You'll get one of these autographed, and you'll get another regular one that's not autographed because I'm trying to get rid of them. So you get 2 copies of this. You get a copy of the horrifying Virgin copy that just looks ridiculous. You'll get my Ninja Kaiden one, which is the Bueller exclusive, as you can see on the back there. And also in there, if you look, I have a credit in the book as well. Product promotion provided by Comics with Bueller. Kind of cool. All the Black Box books, I have that in there. And then since Dimitri sends me some copies for his books, there's a regular Ninja Kaiden. I'm going to throw in a couple number ones like a Dream Master, Shinukagi, Ninja Kaiden, or Empath, or maybe some of the other ones I have. I have quite a few Black Box books that are just sitting there. So if you want to get a Bueller bundle, it's $20 shipped. You'll get those 4 Bueller exclusives plus a couple extras that I'll throw in there for you. It'll come priority mail in the Gemini mailer, and you can just pay my PayPal, which is in the description. That's it right there. It's comicswithbueller@gmail.com. Just put hashtag Bueller bundle and don't do friends and family. Do goods and services so it has your address, so I can mail them out to you. Because I've had people pay me before and never give me their address, and I was never even able to contact them and give them the book. So it's just kind of like sitting there and stuff. So anyway, when's that big sale? I'll probably try to start this weekend, to be honest, and it'll go pretty quick because they're just going to be a buy it now. So it'll be like, oh, here's 6 books for $10. or here's 10 books for $15. So it's going to go pretty quick. And I did a little bit of that with my buddy John Stout last month at his place, and we went through like 2 boxes in about 45 minutes. So like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of them. So I'll give you an example. Like I'm going through, I have the whole Berserker set 1 through 12, and I'll probably do a buy it now for all 12 issues for $15, and just boom, get them out the door. So something like that. So that's kind of the stuff that you'll see. Plus, there's some old ones and new ones as well. So this chocolate protein drink. Look at that, 32 grams of protein. I'm on a protein fiber diet. Thanks to my lovely daughter, who is an award-winning fitness bodybuilder, whatever you want to call it, and stuff. I got the chance to see her win those awards right before COVID hit, and then COVID hit and shut everything down. Hey, what's up, Hack? How you doing, man? He's also another gentleman I've met before a few times. He's in the area. Really nice guy. Really enjoyed my time with him. But I think I covered everything. I might have pissed a couple people off, with my opinions on the, as I call them, the flies the shit channels that are out there. And they are who they are. They don't know who they are. The people that are going to get mad about that, it's funny how they're going to identify that that's who I'm talking about. Kind of makes you wonder, right? Did my missing oxy shipment get returned to you? Which one, Brandon? I don't think it got returned, but I might be able to see if I might have some of the books that, because I think the ones that you bought I had some doubles of, and I might have those again. But if not, I can just refund you the money, whatever it was that you sent, and just drop me an email. I know you sent me before, and I just got busy. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to blow you off by any means, my friend, because I like to take care of what needs to be taken care of. But things came up and stuff like that. But if I can't find them for you, I'll just refund your money. It's no problem. I can eat a whole donut in one bite. That's awesome. Long time no see, Colin. Apex, how you doing, man? No, don't worry about it. Okay, Brandon. Yeah, just whatever. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, hopefully, once again, thank you so much for all your guys' support during this time with my father. He thanks you guys. I read some of the messages that you guys sent, and stuff, and my family thanks you guys, and just everyone who took the time to, have and the prayers and their thoughts and the messages and stuff like that, and it really meant the world to me, because I did spend a lot of time very, very sad and very unsure about what was going to happen. And luckily, like I said, things are in the right direction. Slow process, but going the right direction, which is awesome. The Setting Climax, what's up, man? Did you see I show this? I'm sending this book to the Setting Climax, by the way. It's in the comic Capsule as well. So there you go. You said you needed a 100. This was actually a gift from Bob. Bob gave it to me, and I want to pay it forward and give it to a friend of ours, the Setting Climax. So this is going to him. So anyway, all right. Good night, Paige. Thank you for watching. I love you, and my son Christian, I love you as well. I'll see you pretty soon. And thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to wrap it up. We're going on almost 1 hour, and that's kind of where I wanted to draw the line here. I think I covered everything. I wrote stuff down to make sure I did. Yeah, like I said before, if you guys want any Bueller merchandise, it's comicswithbueller.com. There's a link down there. I'm only having the store open for the rest of the month for Christmas, and I'm closing it. I'm not going to sell any more shirts or hats or mugs or anything like that. I just don't want to. But you can get them right now and buy them right now if you want them and stuff. And for the people who have, thank you so much. But after the end of the year, it's done. I have no desire to sell shirts and hats and mugs and stuff. I just kind of want to not worry about it and stuff. I mentioned earlier that I have a Bueller Bust Life list on Amazon. There's 4 things left. If anyone wants to buy any of those things, you're more than welcome to. They're not important. I just say that because people ask me, how can I help out and stuff like that. And so if you do want to do it, you can do something on there, but you don't have to. None of that stuff on the list is important. I do want to get it down the road, but it is. It's not like, I need to have it right now. Luckily, I've purchased everything that I needed and stuff. I do want to show something really cool. And before I go, it doesn't have anything to do with comics, but this is my new best friend. And this is a Hover X drone. I already have a drone, but this is a Hover X drone. And this is totally off topic, but this can be used in the comic book community. And I want to say thank you to a good friend of mine. He knows who he is. He purchased this for me. And he's a really close, good friend of mine. So thank you, sir. But let me just show you this drone and what it is real quick. Okay. So for one, it's half the weight of a cell phone. Okay. This is it. And what it does, it folds out like this. And you can find these online as far as YouTube and stuff like that. Can we see? Yeah, I'll Sam the dog, he can make an appearance. But this drone is a controllerless drone. Okay, there's no controller. It follows you around. It's like a selfie drone, and they're really cool. Look them up online. It's called the Hover X1, and it's got a mode where it just follows you. It'll literally just hover about 5 feet away from you. You can set the height of it, and it just follows you. So imagine if I'm at Megacon before they open, and now I'm walking through Megacon, and this is recording me as I'm walking and showing things at Megacon. What's really cool is drones make a buzzing noise. The software that's in this drone cancels out the buzzing noise. So you can use this and record your voice at the same time with none of the background noise at all. So it'll be crystal clear, just like you're hearing me now. And this has many different modes. It'll follow you from behind. It'll follow you from the front. It'll do zoom out, zoom in. It's really cool. And this is kind of like my cameraman going forward as I travel. Because some of the really neat places that I go to, I can use this drone as I go on my hikes or as I walk around. Like I said, it's controllerless. There's no controller. You press a button, you pick the mode, and it scans you and it follows you wherever you go. I've ridden my bike 15 miles an hour, and this follows me as far as I want to go. This thing is awesome. Look them up. They're Hover X1 drones. They're a little spendy. They're about $400. But there's a bunch of really cool videos on these and what they do. And these are like the next thing for drones as far as, being able to record yourself or stuff like that. So I have a DJI Mini Pro 2 or whatever it is, and those are great, but this thing is like a traveling camera crew that will just follow me wherever I go. So it's really awesome. So thank you to that friend that purchased that for me. And I'm really looking forward to using it, getting back on the road. Yeah, it's kind of spendy, man. It's but my other one was about $400 as well. So, but for what I can use it for, I'm pretty excited. So, all right, Sam, come here, Sam. Come here, buddy. I gotta get my dog. My daughter asked to see my dog. Come here, Sam. He was all tucked in his bed. Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. But he's gonna make an appearance. This is Sam. Sam, look at the camera. This is my dog, Sam. He's a really good dog. I really lucked out getting this dog. He's very, very kind. He doesn't like bigger dogs, but he's very kind. He listens. He was potty trained and stuff, and he's a good traveling dog. And he's a really nice guy. So his full name is Sambo Cornholio, and short is Sam. So say hello to Sambo Cornholio. His nickname is Old Bones, so Sambo Old Bones Cornholio. Say hi, Sam. He kind of looks like Dobby the elk, and he's got really big ears. Big ears? Show him your ears. Want to go outside? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Sam, you're done. All right, go back. Okay, I'm done now. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Live your best life, man. Thank you so much again, and have a great evening. I'll see you guys soon.